Nakita na ishnikrete na rain daglikana nakatam na rastinakito. Ndakarita yu karenta game dakarina karato koronas nakita shuit tita. Snakuna ishnikrina gita na nakarina ramaresina tata ingari na kukuitera. Welcome to this light language transmission today. I am picking up on someone chanting or someone repeating over and over again certain words, or it feels a bit like a ritual. And my right, this part of my hand is itching. I don't know why. And I see someone using a hand to read someone's energy field. There's an energy of not having to worry. You need to know that you don't need to worry. That everything that you've been waiting for is on its way, but in their own time. I keep on seeing someone reading or using a mirror while reading your energy field and chanting or doing rituals. I see it without emotion. I can't feel if it's something good or bad. It's not about how it makes me feel, it's about just knowing it. And I feel like whispering or being quiet. So and they're making me put a protection over you, which looks a bit like a spider web in crystalline. Something is crystalline about this spider web. It doesn't look like a real spider net in our world. It looks like a galactic spider web, which looks more like it has a crystalline structure. It's more like something see-through, more like a window, you know, a see-through thing, but in much more beautiful and much more fragile. And it is not fragile, it's extremely powerful. There might be an energy of you questioning yourself, if you're good enough, if you're able to do something, and an energy of, I don't know, if you have felt blocked. There's also the throat chakra coming through, feeling blocked. You might have had to deal with blockages. I don't know if you're comparing yourself or if it's someone else comparing themselves to you, and it has to do with your gifts and your energy. This is why you're being protected. This protection that they are putting over you, all around you, looks see-through, crystalline. It's somehow crystalline in structure. I want to say crystalline all the time, I don't know why. And it is protecting, or it might be protecting your crystalline body, because you have ascended. And I don't know if someone tries to stop you from living your purpose. There's no fear coming through at all. There's no negativity either. So it's just like a fact coming through. Something you already know, or something you should know, that makes it clearer why sometimes it feels more difficult. And I don't know if you have asked for protection or asked for guidance or asked something from your guides, because the Galactics are helping you with this protection, this crystalline spider web somehow. And it has, this crystalline spider web is actively interacting with you. For some of you, it's the throat chakra that is being worked on, or I hear also liberated or freed, maybe. You need to trust. You don't need to worry, they're saying. And they're saying, we love you, and we thank you, and you should do the same. So I don't know if you should tell someone I love you, or, and I also hear I need you, but this is another energy. So there's another energy trying to suck from your energy somehow, and it's a needy energy. Maybe it's someone who loves you, or feels like they love you, or they loved you once and you moved on, you ascended, and they couldn't go with you, and now they're left behind and trying to call you back in. My head is hurting. You might also have migraines because of it. There's someone working on your field, which is not like you didn't ask for it. This person is having a lot of anxiety or a lot of fear. My left wrist is hurting. This person might have sent you pain or something that was meant to stop you from ascending or from moving on, so they could catch up. It feels a bit like this, but your purpose is not to slow yourself down. My wrist is hurting a lot, so I don't know. It's something with your emotional side, or maybe your mother side or mother lineage or something. And I can see circles, so maybe there's a cycle with the... I also hear mother wound. I don't really know. You have cut something off, or you have cut through a cycle or through something and left something behind, and there's an energy from there trying to catch up and hold you back and send you and use their gifts to hold you back, which this is why they are giving you this crystalline protection, because you're not even thinking of it, or maybe you do, maybe you feel it, but it shouldn't even be something you are thinking about. They are taking charge, I hear. There's again this breathing problem. You needed oxygen, you needed freedom, you needed to free yourself from somewhere, or you still need to do so. I have very heavy shoulders, as if something was very, like, burdening me very heavily. They're helping you, or coming through in very quiet moments, maybe at night or in the middle of the night. This protection is up and is not being taken away for, I hear, a few months, so you don't really need to do anything. It's about knowing what's happening, or they want you to know that you're protected. You don't really need to do anything except from letting go of everything that holds you back. You don't need to be scared, scared of hurting people, or it is time to listen to yourself, they say. It is time for all of us to listen to ourselves at all times, they say, at all times, because the inner wisdom is directly linked to source, which is truth, knowledge, wisdom, everything we have gained somewhere at some time is anchored somehow in us, and if we calm our nervous system down, we hear, we know. It's about this balance that needs to, this is not for everyone. This is something with the, I don't really understand. I can see drops of, like crystal drops coming from the ceiling. Or maybe they look like big tears, huge tears. They could be tears from dragons. Is dragon tears something people work with? I can see, is it this Fibonacci spiral? You know, and I can also see a snail, so maybe something needs to be slow, or you feel like you're moving very slowly, but you're not, because you're on Earth. They are laughing because you are thinking, or you're already thinking in a galactic way, or you always have. This is why you've always been a very, maybe a hyperactive child, or you have one, and you're extremely fast in thinking and very slowly moving, or your consciousness tells you you're moving extremely slow. And for some of you it is very difficult to live on Earth, because I have this breathing problem. It feels a bit like very difficult to breathe, and I don't know if it's where you live, or what you surround yourself with, or if there's still things you need to let go of. Maybe it's an addiction or something. I can also see someone doing the same thing over and over and over again during the day, which is not good, because you need to listen to your inner guidance, which is always different. Sometimes it's the same, but it's always different. They say at the same time, it's like, I don't know, they feel like, it feels a bit like they are preparing you to live in 5D or higher, and in the now. It's like, feels like you need to live in the now and take what's coming to you and using it creatively, you know, create something with what's happening in the now. So instead of planning, if you're still planning things, or you have a life which is planned, you know, you need to get up at 7 and then you need to get into your car at 8 and then you go to work and it's 8:30. It's something about being more in the present moment and using what's happening in the present. And I also hear alchemy, so you're using the present and the things that are coming to you in the present to create. And the breathing feels a bit lighter. So if you have problems breathing, it's because of too much planning or too much repetition of something which is not in alignment with you. There's something about new perspectives being given. I don't know if it's to you or others. And I also hear restriction. So everyone who wants everything and every energy that tries to hold you back. Maybe your leg is itching, I don't know. Everything and every energy that wants to hold you back is going to be, I don't know, is someone putting names or people in the freezer? I don't know, it's like, you know, I can see names being put in a freezer. I don't know, someone is working and doing things they shouldn't be doing, and you should just know about it but not act or not react or not, you know, it shouldn't touch you that much because you're elsewhere. You're somewhere else, you're in another dimension. It feels like you're not at all on the same plane, on the same, you know, timeline somehow. It's someone that or energies that you left them behind, or you had to let them go, and they're trying to throw things at you so they can catch you and bring you back. And this, if you have breathing problems, this might come from there. And you only need to move forward and be in the present moment and create. You need to create. There's a lot of creation coming through today. And you are strong enough, you are good enough, you're I hear overqualified. Like a lot of you think they are not good enough for something, but they are in reality they are even too good for it. Like it will be so easy for them to do it. So maybe there's just a fear holding you back from doing something, or publishing something, or throwing something out. Also, there's something you need to throw out, and you know what it is. You know what it is. I hear you know what it is. Numbers could be significant for you, or you could see a lot of numbers, which is a good sign. It's telling you you're on the right path, you're doing good. And it's also, for some of you, it's a call for I hear more communication, which is real. I don't know, maybe you're communicating with your guides, but they want more real communication, and by real they mean what do they mean by real? They need more. Wow, they want you to ask for more. Ask, but it is linked with your heart, so you can only ask from your heart. And it has to do with, because I can see the heart that is directly connected with your body. So something with, you need to love your body first before you can ask from your heart, something like that. And before starting, I felt like doing, or I felt a lot of fairy energy coming through, and then it switched completely, and this calm energy came through with the protection and the crystalline protection over you. It's like a spider web in crystalline form being put over you, and it looks white, very clear, white and shiny and see-through. You don't need to worry. Someone needs to drink more water, much more, I hear, a lot more. For some it's numbers, others it's signs, and you don't need to understand the signs. They say patterns. I don't know what they mean by this, but maybe you try to understand what you're getting, but it's not your conscious mind that needs to understand. You only need to look at them, because it's something inside of you that is understand. It's like your cells in your eyes, or the cells. Maybe if you, I can see someone touching a golden symbol, a golden, it looks, I can feel it in my hand. It is very powerful. This is it. I don't know if you have gotten a light code, or you've drawn yourself a light code or something, and you can put your hands over it. You will feel the energy flowing inside your body through your hands. I can feel a very I can feel the pulse in my hand. It is very, you will feel it very well. It's like this, these golden particles are flowing into your hand, into your system, into your energy field, and expand. They are doing something with you. You don't need to understand what it is. You will see. They say you will see. You need to trust more and just go forward with, like going forward. They are meaning enjoying your present moment and being extremely flexible, taking what is here, a bit like maybe, yes, those codes are healing your wounds. I feel pain in different parts of my body. The energies that try to reach you and hold you back and send you whatever are not even reaching you. And this protection is more a protection from yourself. It's about, or it's helping you not to fall back into something else, into another dimension. It is this crystalline spider web is helping you keep a crystalline body steady somehow, and adapting to the new world, the new way of moving through this world on a new, in a new timeline or dimension. I can also, I just got a very quick Alpha Centaurian energy through. So maybe some of you have lived or are connected to Alpha Centaurians. Amikiti naras no snekle naidenere insno ke etende stesnos na atekita snokle snere nasi suno untakes nali shurente inas neikais. You have had something to do with are these tests on humans, or maybe the beginnings when they started to create human beings and bringing in, I don't know, wisdom into a body. Somehow you have had something to do with creating or being at the beginnings of humanity. It feels a bit like creating humanity, or creating the bodies, or how the spirit will be held in these bodies, and or you are working on or helping people raise their frequency so they can go to a crystalline surrounding or crystalline body. Something with crystalline is extremely important here in this transmission. You might have ringing in your ears, or different, like you know, when your ears suddenly close. Maybe you're diving or you're flying, or it's just happening to you. There's also something coming through with traveling much easier, or yes. Wow, they're giving me they're comparing the dying process with what you're able to do with leaving the body. You know, when we die, we are not really dying, we are just changing the dimension, we're changing the frequency, we are coming from a very heavy state into a very light state. And I can see bodies moving out. No, I see, are these souls? It feels like astral travel. It looks like it, like light bodies coming out of the earth body and seeing everything, hearing everything, feeling everything, sensing everything. They have a much higher, like the consciousness is so, it's huge. It's like you change your consciousness, it is getting wider and wider, or I don't know. Your consciousness is growing, and you can use your consciousness in another state too, like in another, like astral traveling, or going out of your body to do your creation, or to go get the things you need to create. It's something like being in the present moment, taking what is around you, and then getting the missing pieces. It feels a bit like someone going into the garage to get their you know, their I don't know, a hammer or something, to use it on whatever they are working on. It's like you're using astral projection or astral traveling, or you're just moving out of your body. You can do this very easily, or this is what you're meant to be doing. You're using this light body to go get the missing pieces or information, and then you come back and you create the whole. It's like you're moving through dimensions, you're moving through different timelines. Also, you can see much more. This is good, and you will be feeling so much. You will be feeling at the top of the world. I hear at the top of the world. It is amazing. It's something amazing. It is a gift you have. your how do you call this? Your charisma or your light around you is growing, and others are seeing it, sensing it, feeling it, but they can't really, they don't know because their consciousness is not. They want to be like you, and this is why you need to get out this creation that you are working on, or that is happening with this work where you go and get information and then you create one piece. You know, in the present moment you take what is happening around you and then you get the missing information, or the tools. You get the tools. And even if people are laughing at you, or like, it's something you don't need to share, it's something you need to be quiet about. Because I can feel in my back, I can feel a lot of, you know, it feels a bit like swords in my back, so you might get attacked or feel that you're being attacked, but it's only touching you lightly. It's nothing that can hold you back, it's nothing that can interfere with your creation, it's nothing that is really that can make you ill or something, because you're being protected. So if you're seeing this transmission, you already have this crystalline spider web around you. I don't know how to call it differently. Maybe you know. And they're saying rise up and take the leap of faith, because you're already there. You somehow already jumped, or maybe your mind is a bit slow, or you're, I don't know what is slow. Something is a bit slow and is still not trusting the whole process or the whole thing, or is still not sure, and you should be sure. They want you to be just 100% you. They're saying it's your authentic self. You're starting to work as a team with your higher self, with yourself, with your galactic team, somehow with moving through different dimensions, and in very quickly, very fast. And this could also, I hear a toll on your body. It could also, you might feel it in your body as pain, or your body might need a lot of rest suddenly, or a lot of water to drink, or a lot of fruit or something. You know, listen to your body and give the body what it needs. Because you might even be doing this while you're sleeping and you're not even conscious of it, but now it might open up because now you heard about it. So yes. This is amazing. This is something very beautiful, because you're creating, the creation that you're doing is aligned with source. It's source creation, I hear. I don't know. They're saying thank you. Thank you. And they're making very big eyes. They can even I don't know if their eyes grow bigger and smaller. They can change. They can change how they look today. I don't even know who these beings are, but they are very funny. And they are, I don't know. They want you to laugh and enjoy what you're doing. They want you to find it, you know, I don't know if they want you to be in a happy state while doing it, but it's something good. And they're saying bye-bye while using a white flag. I don't know why. They're just going like this, like a child would, you know, a child that doesn't really know what it's doing, and it has a white cloth or something, and it's just moving it like this, and they just say bye-bye, and they're moving away, moving away, moving away. Thank you so much for being here. Apparently this was the transmission today. I hope it reached you. I don't know, it feels like it had to reach you. They say even if it doesn't resonate, it is you doing this. So you might not be conscious about what you're already doing and creating. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. And I hope to see you very, very soon.